good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anastha Acharya. The top stories first. Prime Minister Deuba issues ordinance to split political parties. The new ordinance requires backing of 20% MPs to break a party. Madhav Nepal sets precondition for unity with Oli, says unity possible only if Oli withdraws unilateral decisions. Over 3,000 new cases of coronavirus reported across the country. Number of active cases continues to climb in Nepal. UK government promises to resettle thousands of Afghan refugees. New scheme gives priority to vulnerable women and girls. And Bayern Munich retains German Super Cup. Lewandowski scores twice to help Bayern lift the title. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba has issued ordinance related to political parties allegedly to create political instability. This has pushed the main opposition CPN-UML and the ruling Janata Samajwadi Party on the verge of split. A report. Former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli had issued a similar kind of ordinance on April 20 last year, making it easy to split political parties. During that time, Oli has proposed splitting the parties with support of 40% of parliamentary party leaders or central committee members. Oli had withdrawn the ordinance after stiff opposition from within the then ruling CPN-UML leaders. The then NCP leaders Pushpa Kamal Dahal and Madhav Kumar Nepal had strongly opposed the ordinance, stating that it could split their party. Chairman Oli had defended the decision, saying that the ordinance was aimed at splitting the Samajwadi Party led by Upendra Yadav instead of the then CPN. However, Oli backtracked in 3 days after widespread criticism from all quarters. The incumbent Prime Minister Deuba has made it even more easy to split political parties. As per the ordinance issued by Deuba, political parties need the backing of 20% of parliamentary party leaders or central committee members to split their party. This has pushed the UML and JSP on the verge of breaking into two factions. Meanwhile, legal experts have termed Deuba's move to issue an ordinance the very next day after proroguing the parliamentary session as a wrong step. Senior leader of CPN-UML, Madhav Kumar Nepal, has said that leaders close to him were always ready for party unity and the efforts would continue even in the context of formation of a new political party. Addressing the UML sister organizations, leaders close to him through virtual means yesterday, former Prime Minister Nepal said that party unity was possible with KP Sharma Oli if he withdrew his wrong and unilateral decisions. Otherwise, the communist flag would be hoisted by the formation of the new political party, Leader Nepal announced. Leader Nepal concluded that the party needs restructuring. He also asked the party leaders and cadres to remain active by renewing their UML party membership and continue parallel political activities. On the occasion, he said that there has no progress in regard to party unity with Oli despite discussions on many options. Likewise, he criticized Oli for writing to the Parliament Secretariat to relieve 14 UML lawmakers of their post. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed a total of 3,274 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, these cases were detected from 11,565 PCR tests and 6,124 antigen tests. With this, 737,294 individuals have been found infected with coronavirus till date, while 76,000 833 have tested positive via antigen test. The Health Ministry further said yesterday that 1,929 infected patients recovered from the disease. This takes the number of total recovery from the virus to 687,069. The recovery rate stands at 93.2% in the country, according to the ministry. Meanwhile, the ministry said that the number of active cases of coronavirus has climbed to 39,871. Among them, 36,575 individuals are in home isolation, while 3,296 are in institutional isolation across the country. The ministry informed that 27 patients died of the infection yesterday. The death toll from COVID-19 has reached 10,354. And now the news from economic front. Nepal Electricity Authority's income from sale of electricity has decreased. NEA has earned only Rs 71.28 billion from the sales of electricity in the last fiscal year. Earlier, it had earned Rs 76.31 billion in the fiscal year 2076 and 77. Last year's income is less by Rs 4.97 billion or 6.59%. Last year, after deducting Rs 68.64 billion from net income of Rs 80.87 billion, including other income, the operating profit of NEA was Rs 11.71 billion. This profit has also declined by 50.67 compared to the profit of fiscal year 2076 and 77. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Thousands of Afghan refugees will be resettled in the UK after the Taliban seized control of Kabul, the UK government has promised. According to the BBC, the new scheme will see up to 20,000 Afghans offered a route to set up home in the UK in the coming years. In the fiscal year, 5,000 refugees will be eligible, with women, girls and others in need having priority. Home Secretary Priti Patel urged other countries to help. However, some of the opposition parties have criticized the settlement scheme for not going far enough. The new plan is on top of existing scheme for entrepreneurs and other staff who worked for the UK. Parliament has been recalled and Prime Minister Boris Johnson is to open a debate in the House of Commons about the situation in Afghanistan later today. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski scored twice to help his side retain the German Super Cup with a 3-1 win over Borussia Dortmund. Lewandowski put Bayern in front shortly before half-time before Thomas Müller added a second just after the restart. Marcus Rios pulled a goal back for the host in 64 minutes, but Lewandowski restored his side's 2-goal lead 10 minutes later with his 24th strike against his former club. The Poland international spent 4 years at Dortmund between 2010 and 2014. The German Super Cup is contested between the champions of the Bundesliga, which Bayern won for a record-extending 9th time in a row last year, and the DFB Pokal winners. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. Prime Minister Deuba issues ordinance to split political parties. The new ordinance requires backing of 20% MPs to break a party. Madhav Nepal sets precondition for unity with Oli, says unity possible only if Oli withdraws unilateral decisions. Over 3,000 new cases of coronavirus reported across the country. Number of active cases continues to climb in Nepal. UK government promises to resettle thousands of Afghan refugees. New scheme gives priority to vulnerable women and girls. And Bayern Munich retains German Super Cup. Lewandowski scores twice to help Bayern lift the title. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.